If you look at this our Prime Minister, the wisdom in him and the wisdom in Nnamdi Kanu, two of them, their wisdom, I don't know whether their wisdom have superseded Solomon's own. They do the things accurate. They do the things right. Written to AU is a supposed thing. It's a formal notification to AU. Not that the AU are not hearing what is happening, are not see what is going on between Biafra and Nigeria. But they will say, who notify us? Who inform us? So, what simonekpa did now is right. I am 100% with him. He did the right thing by notifying them now, so that tomorrow they will not say, I did not hear. Now, what he did now is for them to know that so and so time, this thing will happen. I will declare restoration of Biafran government, restoration of Biafran nation, restoration of Biafran country. Now, as you said, whether AU, which is African Union, compromising the whole independent state of Africa, that whether they will help to restore Biafra, they may help, they may not help. It depends on the side they will take. It depends if Nigeria will not take money to buy them, because Nigeria know how to take money to buy whatever they need. Look at 2023 election. Is it not money that APC take to buy it? You understand what I'm saying? And this AU, they are toothless bulldog. Even they cannot bite. How much more to bite? They cannot back. How much more to bite? Remember when they were AU, OAU, Organization of African Unity. To the time we fought our own war, Biafran war, we started this Biafra. What have they done? What did they done? What did they done? Is it not folding their hand, clapping to go on? Go on with one Nigeria. Go on with one Nigeria. Go on with one Nigeria. Except Ivory Coast, Tanzania, Zambia, and Gabon. Only these four nations stand up and say what they do is so good though. Allow these people to go. Do any of them recognize Biafra? Even Ethiopia, during the time of Her Excellency of Ethiopia, did they support Nigeria for the massacre of Biafrans? And after the war, 1973, didn't he come here in Nigeria, praise Gowon government, and went to Enugu, shouting, Igbo, and God to pay him back. From that tour he came in Nigeria, before he returned back home, his only son overthrew him. From that he came and went to Enugu and shot Biafrans. Did he survive it? He did not survive it. God pay him back. So I look at AU as they may use money to buy them. Okay, as this present time, have you seen them doing anything? Have you seen them doing anything? They stay quiet, do nothing. Even the kidnapping, they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. AU supposed to intervene, because now it's state versus state. AU did not condemn. AU did not condemn, did not do anything. They sit watching. They are sit down and watch. That's what they are. They're only waiting when Commonwealth or European Union, they are waiting when United Nations or America will tell them what to do, they will do it. So, but I thank God that simonekpa have been giving them formal notification that this is what I want to do, or this is what Biafrans are going to do. So now they cannot deny it. If they like, let them act. If they don't like, let them act. Unless these four nations, four Francophone nations, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and this current Guinea president, that now their eye have opened to see what is happening in AU, unless them we rise up again to speak. Then our former friends, Tanzania, Gabon, Zambia, Cote d'Ivoire, we join hands with them to speak. The rest, I don't see them doing anything. I don't see them because they always dancing to Nigerian tune. They always dancing to Nigeria.
See that Nigeria, they are bigger than, will I say, or if not, like, I would say, is it because we are the giant of Africa? That's why they will not listen to what the Biafrans are saying.
Not only in Biafra that Nigeria trying to manipulate others. Look at the Britain that Nnamdi is their citizen. What role do Britain play to bring their citizen out? Look at Commonwealth. What are they doing in Biafran case? When Biafra have produced a secretary, once produced a secretary general to Commonwealth, we have a Emeka Anyoko there. He's part of Commonwealth. He can speak to Commonwealth. They will hear. What are they doing? EU. What is EU doing? America. What are they doing? United Nations. What are they doing? Not only Africa that Nigeria is influencing. Nigeria is influencing other nations, international body, with the property of Biafra, with oil and gas of Biafra, money making from there. They take it to lobby people, lobby nation, lobby people who can speak like United Nations, people who can speak in United Nations, people who can speak like in Commonwealth, like in the European Union. They talk money to lobby the people who can speak there for the favor of Biafra. Remember that United Nations give Nigeria a mandate, I think 9 months, which end of February or January last year, to release Nnamdi Kanu. As Nigeria refused to release him, what do United Nations do? Human Rights International, what do? They keep on looking. It seems that Nigeria is outlaw in Babylon. They are outlaw in Babylon. They cannot do, no country can do them, no nation, no organization can do them anything. If Nigeria is not outlaw in Babylon, Nigeria could be under sanction now. Nigeria could have been under sanction now. You understand what I'm saying? Then if UN, Commonwealth, EU cannot be able to penetrate into Nigeria and ask why, do you think that is common AU that is a toothless bulldog, that is a toy in the hand of their colonial masters, can do anything? So that let it be in record. That's all. Let it be in record that simonekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, government in Israel wrote to them. Let it be just in the record. I don't see them doing anything. They cannot speak for Biafra. Rather, they come and condemn Biafra. I'm telling you honestly. But let it, thank God, simonekpa have done it.
Is it that AU, they're not powerful enough? They don't have that power, that boldness to make it happen for Biafra. A lot of Biafrans now, I think they are kind of they have that belief that AU can do something as regards this issue.
Not only Biafrans, AU always be silent in anything concerning Africa. Then we allow their colonial master to decide. Because of what? They are looking for else, helping hand from colonial master. This is why they are not able to develop their countries. No African president was able to develop their countries because they depend on their colonial masters. Therefore, because of their dependence on colonial masters, the colonial masters have to control them in whatever they want to do. I'm telling you, except these 4 nations now that their eyes have opened from Francophone, we do something. But as for the rest, I see Africa still as a baby in the hand of the colonial masters. Africa is still baby, mostly black Africa. When I'm talking of Africa, I'm not talking of Arab Africa. I'm talking of black Africa. Black Africa. Arab Africa can rise up anytime and cause riot and use violence to get what they want, but not black Africa. We only depend on our colonial masters to come and put bread on our table to eat. We don't want to think how to produce the bread by ourselves. We only think how to eat the bread. So our colonial master use us as they like. So simonekpa, God bless him for what he have done to hold the AU charge that we tell you, but you don't do anything.
Start by introducing myself. My name is Arab. African Union has important roles to play, you know, on liberation of sovereign states of Biafra, sovereign nation of Biafra. Why? Because they are the umbrella or platform uniting together or holding together the whole African nations or states after era of colonization. So this era of, let me use the word, neo-colonization, currently, the whole African Union were free, then later Britain used most of the political leaders, Britain, the French and the Belgians, to establish what is called neo-colonialism. That is, they come back again, colonizing Africa. Indirectly. So what is going on now is if you have problem in any African state, I mean nation, internally, I think it is right if we go to African Union for settlement, because it is obvious that justice is being denied to some persons, some regions within the continent of Africa, and some African nations or states. Okay, let me just cite example. There was a time in 1980s, there was this problem in Senegal and Gambia. Do you know how they settled it up? West African, economic of West African, you know, ECOWAS. They settled it, and it was not enough. I think they extended their grievances. I think, understand, they extended to report their grievances to African Union, called OAU, the Organization of African Union. I think it was unanimously agreed that Senegal and Gambia come together under a confederate state or confederation. And listen to me, and they joined both names to come out or come up with Senegambia. So we have an issue in 1960s where after Nigeria independence, there was a coup, and after that coup, some persons succeeded on the execution of the coup. Outrightly, some persons failed on the execution of the coup. Absolutely. And then later, grievances, you know, started springing up. Some regions where their politicians were killed and executed. Some regions whose politicians were not killed and executed. Nothing grievances against a region in Nigeria. What I mean was that the people that executed the coup in Yoruba land here, they did it outrightly well. The people that executed the coup in the north outrightly executed it well. Then the ones that went to eastern Nigeria, they failed woefully because they could not do their job well. And being that Igbo man is a very intelligent man, most of the political juggernauts that were penned down to be killed in Igbo land, they survived the coup. They escaped. Then other regions accused Igbo of killing Yoruba, killing Hausa, not killing Igbos. That was how war. Or before the war, you have mutiny. There was serious killing in the barracks, killing military officers from southeastern extraction. I think, understand, labeling them, I don't know what they call it. So, in the course of that, it was extended to civilians. Civilians in the northern regions were largely killed, and those civilians are Igbos. And that was what brought about Nigeria Biafra civil war that break out in 1967. Chukwumanzogo pioneered that war. I listen to me. They fought the war, and after the war, 1970, they tried all they could by a Yoruba Minister of Finance, Awolowo, giving Igbo man 20 pounds to make sure that Igbos suffer the aftermath of the war. Are you listening to me? So after that, Igbo man being resilient and the most enterprising entity in Nigeria took it upon themselves that Biafra is an idea of the mind, thing of the mind. It is not something that is abstract, but we could see it that Igbo man is competent enough, reliable enough to stand on his own. That is where what Eba is doing is right, internationally and locally. See, Eba has taken it upon himself because everything about Biafra in Nigeria is like a wound, a fresh sore to Yoruba man, to Fulani man, to Hausa man, and to some ethnicities in the south and even in the mid-belt. The ethnic groups that even actually fought that war for Nigeria. See, let me tell you, Eba Nandekano synergy on Biafra actualization has become a reality. It is a thing that everybody, every big canal in Nigeria has seen it coming. That Biafra actualization is at hand. So, after declaring Eba wanted, Eba declared Chetima and Tinubu wanted. After declaring Eba sponsors of terrorism across Nigeria, Eba declared Tinubu and Chetima and some other persons like Wike and Derufai sponsors of terrorism across Nigeria. So what happened now is that the case of releasing of Nnamdi Kanu, who was rendition illegally, is against international jurisprudence, law ideology, to render somebody from another country illegally to your country. See, let me tell you, Eba has taken it upon himself. You know what? Nigeria failed to release Nnamdi Kanu, even though the court has interpreted Nigerian constitution outrightly, international constitution outrightly, international law rightly. Nigerian nation refused to allow or let Nnamdi Kanu off the cage. So what Simon Ekpa is doing now is the most needful. Why? When ECOWAS has failed, Tinubu is the ECOWAS chairman of president. That's why ECOWAS, Biafra cannot survive ECOWAS hearing, ECOWAS court hearing. Now, they abandoned ECOWAS court hearing for AU, Organized African Union. African Union is it. I think African Union is capable, is fit. I listen to me, to give Biafra freedom needed. But before doing that, somebody is still incarcerated illegally by the so-called illegal administration of Buhari and the Tinubu. So, Samanaba has extended his tentacles from Nigeria to West Africa to AU, African Union. I think that is where Ekpa will get it right. And then Nnamdi must surely come out. But comfort me, failure to do that, I think Nigeria and Biafra has a second chance again, second time to have military onslaught. That is what and where it's leading to.
Okay, thank you.